Well, good morning, everybody. The sun is just starting to come up out there. What time is it? It is 7:30. It's weird that it came up so late, but I'm just planning some of the stuff I want to do for the weekend. Happy New Year, for one. If you see this before or after New Year's, I'm not quite sure. It's New Year's Eve today, um, and yeah, it's kind of good. We're down for like a. It rained last night, and it's going to be like mostly cloudy, and then I think tonight the rain's coming back, and then it's going to rain for like a week. So I've got like nothing to do. I'm going to have to. I've got the next 4 days where I'm just here at home. I'm going to have to find some stuff indoors, I guess, to do. Stay warm. I got to cut some firewood today. That's a good. I'll bring that up for a minute, because I get quite a few questions from people I know on why I cut the wood the way I cut it. The easy answer is I don't want to, but the wood I have, most of the wood I got from a friend who has a much larger stove, and I mean the easy answer is I got to cut it down to fit in my stove. It's smaller, so I take an 18-inch piece of wood, and do I have a tape measure here? So that's 18 inches right there. That will not fit in my stove. I need 16-inch pieces, so a lot of them are cut at 18 or 20 inches, so I end up cutting them in half, essentially. And it sucks, because even like a 17-inch piece I have to cut in half to fit in there. So I've tried every which way, crooked, diagonal, everything, and my firebox is pretty square. It just doesn't fit right, and it's a pain in the butt. And actually one time, while trying to fit a log in the stove that wouldn't fit, the log caught fire while I was trying to get it to fit. So at that point I was just like, it's not worth it. I'll just cut it down into smaller pieces. So usually I'll cut a week or two's worth of wood at a time. I haven't been doing that the last couple times. I've only cut a few days at a time, but it gives me a chance to use my power saw, especially my little Echo 303 over here. Let me grab that sucker. And yeah, it gives me a chance to play with my toys. So it's a lot of fun. You'll remember I don't know if it was the last video or the one before that, maybe, I'm not sure. We set up that little indoor-outdoor thermometer here. So I've got it out here. I've been kind of transitioning it between, I've got the outdoor sensor on the side of the house, about 20 feet, 30 feet maybe that way. And I've been transitioning the little base station kind of between here and my little plant room. So it's 46 out there right now. It's 51 in here, but it's an uninsulated steel building with just this little heater going, so it doesn't do great. But I like to have it where the plants are, because that part of the house, that one room, it's not heated, it's not cooled, and it's not insulated. So I leave the door open to it all day, and the heat from that wood stove gets in there, and it keeps it about 70 degrees in there all day. There'll be 90 in the living room and 70 in that room on the other side of the house. And it'll get down into like the upper 50s at night. I close the door at night. All the grow lights are on a timer, so they're on for 12 hours a day. And when the grow lights go out, maybe an hour later, maybe about 7:30 every night, I shut the door. But I like being able to monitor the temperature and knowing if I have to open or shut that door or whatever. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to get all situated, figure out what we're doing today or for the next several days, and we'll be back. I can't English today. We'll be back. Oh, you could probably hear the air compressor going outside. I got some more wood cut up for a while, and I think, you know, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day indoors or, you know, around the house. I got to maybe do a little bit of work to the, let me turn the light on so it's less purple in here. I don't know if that makes it better for you guys, but I have this grow light here, makes it look weird. But my avocado tree, I'm gonna work on that a little bit maybe. And my maple, Japanese maple tree, it's underneath that grow light there. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on my little plant slash laundry room a little bit, get it way more cleaned up. And I also want to work on my back patio. It is a disaster. I got to get it organized and cleaned up a little bit and see what I can do with that. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film of it. I might film a little, but I probably will film a little, but I'm not going to make any plans. I'm just gonna start working. That's pretty much it. So here we go. Well, good morning, everybody. I haven't filmed in a day and a half-ish. It's now Saturday, about 7 a.m. Sun's coming up. I didn't get a whole lot done this weekend, but I shall get myself situated and figure out what we're doing today. So one thing I did do yesterday is get the back patio situated a little bit, tidied up. I don't think I filmed that, but got quite a bit of that done. I also parked a trailer on a trailer, which, needless to say, presented some very interesting issues to overcome. One thing I definitely want to do today is I gotta fly the drone up and check out the chimney cap. So that'll be cool. I'll include that footage. And I got all the Christmas lights down. Got to get those put away. And I don't know. I'll have to look at what else I got going on and pick something. You know, this time of year I get extremely stir crazy, and I'm just, as you could probably tell from the videos, I'm just looking for things to do. There's not a whole bunch out there. I had a lot of problems with my drone and the wind today. My drone is a very stable drone, but as you could see from the pictures, I was just a little scared to get too close to the chimney cap, but you could see right there, there's light coming through it. I'm good. I don't need to do anything. I guess it kind of goes with the territory. There's no reason to check this in the summertime when the wind's gone, and now I just decide to fly around the neighborhood for a little bit. I've seen what I need to see. The job is done. It's time to have a little bit of fun and then move on to the next job. We're going to Lowe's. This is just ridiculous, but the truck is dirty. Only 43 degrees outside. Off to town we go. I made it. We're at Lowe's to get some materials to do today's work. I planned that perfect too. It's 6:59 a.m. It says 7:59 there. Ignore that. I've never said it since daylight savings time. They open in 1 minute. I like coming here in the morning. It gives me the rest of the day to work on whatever I'm working on. So today we're going to look for under cabinet lighting for the kitchen. We're obviously going to look for some more plants. I want to get some moss and a few other odds and ends. We'll see what we find. We'll see you inside. Well, I managed to get a couple of things on the list. Their selection was not stellar. I tried recording in there with my phone, kind of in the front pocket to my overalls. I didn't want to be like weird and talk to my camera or be invasive carrying a camera around. So I stuck the phone in there. I don't know how the footage is going to come out. Maybe good, maybe not good. We'll just have to see. Hopefully it came out good. I saw some pretty cool plants, but I got the lights. I got the moss I was after. Now, according to her in the garden center, all that moss should come back to life if you get it wet. So I'm gonna give that a shot, at least with a couple samples of it. But for now, we head back to the farm and we get to work for the day. Alright guys, so we're installing some new under cabinet lights. You can see this one is completely disassembled. I've taken all the guts out of it. This one still works, but we're installing some LEDs, two 24-inch LEDs. I'm going to put them in these same locations. I probably should have got new hardware, but I didn't. So we'll just have to see what we see. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can reuse the old hardware. So are these lights going to be in the way? Because this is pretty much all I got for lights. So we got I don't have the power to the kitchen off, but I've got the switch off. Oh, look at how quick that fell out. And I think I'm going to have to cut the ground. I'll have to figure something out with that. We're going to be safe with our Fluke 335. Test everything. Especially since the power's not out. I just do not trust the wiring in this house, and we're good. I'm kind of excited about this. Where's my tools? I'm just going to leave my tools right here for now. No reason to put the tool bag on. Like I said, I'm hoping to reuse the wiring and the hardware. Let me grab my clippers. Don't know what I'm going to do about this ground yet, but they got it on this clip here. So I'm going to cut it as close as I can. I'll probably leave that on there for now. All right, I think we're good to pull this light down. I'm excited about this. There hasn't been I mean, I'm probably more excited. I bought this for my wife, and I'm probably more excited than she is about it. We have not had, it's probably been a few years since I tore this light apart. Gotta loosen that up there. I didn't think about that. Is that enough? Maybe not. Okay, that should be good. Wow, they got that way tightened down. Let's pull this side out since it's already all loose. You know what? I wonder. I'm not using the right tool for the job here, but it's not the right tool, but it gets the job done, I guess. Take this entire part out. I'm not sure what they call that, but it's gone now. We'll work on getting this light apart. No more fluorescence. What are we looking at here? All right.
Man, there is some weight to these ballasts. Like I said, I'm hoping to reuse a lot of the hardware on here. Hopefully I don't have to make a trip to the hardware store. Don't want to lose that washer. Whew. Almost lost the washer down the drain. All right, I think we can just remove that. I really don't like these flathead screws. I don't know why people use them, but I'm probably going to be reusing them. All right. It's nice having all that apart, I guess, huh? Okay, so everything is unwired. I got tape. It's like old tape from where they painted years back. God, it's all crispy. This guy was a painter too. That's just surprising. All right. Where'd my knife go? I guess I'm in a kitchen. I could probably just take a knife out of the knife rack, but see what we got to do here. I took a picture. I'll try to remember to share it during editing, but I took a picture of what it looked like with the light on before. We are not going to need these plugs. See if I can remember how this comes apart. I put very similar lights in my shop. All right, so I'm gonna have to cut this out. I don't know what the best way to do that would be, but I guarantee you we're gonna find out. All right, back in a flash. I'm gonna need a circular saw. So I don't know how or why, but I don't know. It was taking pictures for some reason. I don't know what I missed, but you missed the circular saw, maybe disassembly, and the next plan. I don't pretend to know what I'm doing here, but hopefully somebody will see me doing something wrong and let me know for next time. Why am I leaking oil everywhere? I think I grabbed my gloves. All right, let's work on this. There's got to be a better way. You know what? I wonder. I mean, I'd hate to do it this way, but this might just do the trick. Maybe I'll catch it this time. Trick my dad taught me years ago. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me something about that. Now we can use the air and be a little less messy about it, since most of it's out already. God, I'm making a mess. And there you have it. All right. Now we can get to work. See what we got going on here for our plug. So see what happens is that plugs into there like so, and then the other light plugs into that one. As far as power goes, I do not know yet. I'm not sure there's a decent method for power. I'll have to figure that out when I get there. So see, basically the two lights that flipped around. We'll go together like so and be mounted into there just like so. I just had to figure out the power. Well, we can actually unplug these. Hello, Annabelle.
Hello.
You have a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. We can unplug these LEDs. Set them aside there. So that way we can work on our power issue. I like that. I have an idea. I do not know if it's going to work. I need to hit that knockout right there. I think that might work just dandy. So let's get these actually mounted. Actually, let's mark our spot. so we can at least get one. Where'd it go? Okay, gotta do it again. And 3/4. Can't miss that, eh? All right. Need a drill, need a drill bit. We'll get that mounted. I hate doing stuff upside down like this. All right. We'll get this one side up, and then we'll work on getting the other side up. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. I think my battery's dying in my little work light here. All right. Oh, I like that. All right, let's take a measurement. 4.5. And that is 4.5. Does that look square? I think it's about as square as it's getting. Here we go. Now I don't want to go all the way through for obvious reasons. There's dishes up in these cabinets. I don't want to destroy my wife's dishes. She will murder me. Oh, I can't see nothing. I'm blind. Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
That's got to go on its own. There's no other clothes in it. There's towels in there, right? Yeah, they got pee all over them.
What are you doing?
Changing lights. I'm recording too. Anna,
Yes.
what do you think? Look. It's your mom's birthday present. New LED under cabinet lights. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll Okay, that's in there. So we need to make that pretty much square with that. I don't see where we have a choice there. Uh-oh. I just drilled into the bottom of something. Good thing it wasn't my Johnny's seasoning salt. I don't know if it was that or not. What did I... Oh, I see. Okay, we're good. We're good. Will it hold right there? Please? Pretty, please? Alright. Oh, my back. Woo! Alright. Let's double check our measurement. Oh, 4.5. I love it. 4.5. Perfect. Right? Oh, man. Does not get much better than that. Excuse me, guys. Can we borrow your lights here for a minute? Oh, good. I thought I screwed up. These have switches on them. And I thought... So see, guys, they run off this switch. But they also have their own independent switches on each one. I thought maybe I got one of them backwards. All right. Only thing left to do is work on some wiring, which I've got no idea how we're going to do yet. Get some light back over here. Well, I see what somebody's done. Somebody's clipped that. They've cut the screws right there. All right, I got to figure this one out. Let me see if I can loosen these up a little bit here. And this one. Actually, I think I've got to make that, I got to make that bigger. Yes, I do. Indeed. I've got to grind that off. I've got to grind that off quite a ways. I'm going to do that outside though, so I don't make a mess in the house. I'll bring you guys with me. Not sure if this is the best way to do it or not, but yeah, gotta do it. All right. See how this works out. Might need some smaller wire nuts there, and I'll have to fix this probably on a later date. I'm recording in here. I need to keep down. Just want to make sure this is going to work. All right. Well, nothing blew up, so that's a plus. Okay, so we've got our and I'm just right now I'm just testing this. Oh, look at that. That's going to be rather nice, actually. So let's check this side too. Make sure everything's good to go. Can't see anything. Here we go. That's gonna be great. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah. That is going to be nice once I clean up this mess. So we're gonna get those up in there. Be back in a flash. Alright, got a little bit better light now. Now we got to see if we can figure out how to stuff all this stuff up in here. Shouldn't be super difficult.
I like it. Although the boss isn't home yet, we will get the final approval at that time. There it is.
Here, let's turn all these lights off. What do you think about that? That is amazing. Awesome. All right, gotta clean up a mess. I'll be back. Some of the sawdust the vacuum just doesn't clean up. Does this even work? I don't know if it does. Nope. I should probably hook that up. All right. Oh, one last thing to complete the project. There we go. All right, on to the next one.
All right, now that I don't have a light,
Alright guys, so what I have here is 3 different kinds of mosses, and I'm going to try to revive these. So I was told by the lady at Lowe's, when I asked for moss, she showed me these, and I said, what about live moss? And she said if you put these all in water, they'll all grow. So I've got some water here. This is not from the sink. This I actually took out of my fish tank. Hopefully that'll work out good. And I've got some Tupperware containers here, and we're just going to get started. Starting with, we've got preserved sheet moss, natural Spanish moss, and premium grade orchid moss. I think this is sphagnum moss. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. But we're going to start with this one right here, and we've got 5 of these containers. We are not going to be using all 5 of them for this, only 3. And the other one I'm going to use, did I just scratch my, oh no, so 72 degrees indoor, 61 outdoor, just in case anybody cares about that. So I'm going to put it, there's 2 different sides in these containers. I'm going to put it in both of them just to see, and you know what, I don't, will it work? Maybe not, I don't know. But like I said, we're going to start with this stuff right here, this sheet moss. stuff that was leaking out in the back of my truck everywhere. And I really have no clue what I'm doing with this stuff. I've watched some YouTube videos, and I'm just listening to the YouTube videos basically, which might not be a great idea, or it might be. And they said to just kind of compress it down in there. Seal that back up. I'm gonna have to find a place to store this stuff. Some place where it won't start actually growing unless I want it to, because I've got other plans. Now we're gonna wet it down. And I don't know what we're going to do, guys. We're going to hope for the best is what we're going to do. So you guys are sitting up on the window ledge right now, looking down at my little table. I'm going to put these containers up in the window ledge. So it says, get all the sides sealed on and pull one side up. So I got that one side up. So we're going to put this in the window ledge after we move our other camera mount. And now we're going to move on to the whatchamacallit. Now we're going to try the natural Spanish moss. I'm not holding my hopes up here. I mean, I guess I am a little bit. Oh, that's nice. The bag just destroyed itself opened. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. This stuff is messy. I'm gonna hope for the best and plan for the worst. How about that? Hope for the best and plan for the worst. You know what? That's all I'm using of that stuff. My Lord. What a mess. Keep it separated. So I read on the internet that this stuff gets baked and there's no way it's going to come back alive. But I saw so many things showing how to take this dried moss from the store and bring it back to life. So super interested. I really hope it works. That'll be awesome. And to be honest, the sphagnum moss is what I'm most excited to try. All sealed, one side cracked opened, up in the window. Next, and of course I need my knife. Now this is marketed as orchid moss, premium grade, all natural, fine quality moss. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about this stuff. A lot of because I want to do more with orchids and I would like to use this for them. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. You could feel quite a bit of moisture just right in the bag, which is kind of neat. Okay, just set that aside for now. Let's see what happens. Like I said, hope for the best, plan for the worst. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't care, really. I mean, I hope it works. That'd be so cool. Crack that side open. Up in the window ledge it goes. Now we got to move our camera. So there in the window ledge we have our 3 containers of moss. Like I said, I'm hoping for the best, I'm planning for the worst. Now what I'm going to do with the rest of this stuff, these other 2 containers, I believe I'm going to put some of that orchid mix in there. And I think I'm going to try to turn these into like miniature, maybe succulent or just miniature propagation containers. Let me set this up here so I can get it apart. What in the world is holding you together? Yeah, I think I'll put that in there to set these up as little miniature propagation containers. I'd be really interested to see how that works. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end this video now. I've got so much done today. I've got a lot of editing to do. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. So you'll have to forgive the noise. It is raining like cats and dogs out there. So you guys might remember a few moments ago, it was actually yesterday in real time, but you saw a few moments ago where we put this moss. And I feel silly now because we're trying to grow this moss, and then while I was hauling some firewood in, I realized my firewood is growing moss. So I took a piece of bark off the oak and I put it in here, kind of treated it the same, pushed it down as much as I could, sprayed it down, and hopefully that will make us lucky. But anyway, guys, I'm really going to end this video now. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next video.